YouTube? What do, man? Today we're gonna be reacting to a video that I've been trying to react to. It's a Jubilee video. Is it time to get over slavery? Black liberals versus black conservatives. I don't consider myself either a black liberal nor a black conservative, so I'm not on either side. But regarding the first question, is it time to get over slavery? Just to give my initial thoughts. Yes, it is time to get over slavery. It is 2024, almost 2025. It is December. At the time of this recording, it is December 12th, 2024. It is time to get over slavery. It isn't impacting you in any way, shape, or form. So let's watch this video and let's see what these people have to say.
Hey guys, I'm Michael.
I'm Evan.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Middle Ground.
After the episode, please stick around for a word from our sponsor, Skillshare. Learn how to get 2 months of Skillshare Premium for free and hear about one of the courses that is keeping me sane during my time in self-isolation.
I'm glad it's keeping you sane, Evan.
It is. I like it. All right.
Oh, that was awkward. Enjoy the episode.
Obama was a representation of something important.
Obama didn't do anything but an abomination to us, to this whole nation.
Yo,
What's the biggest misconception black liberals have about you?
That we are self-hating, we hate our mom, we hate our dad, we don't know history.
We're out of touch, is that we don't have any real world experiences.
We don't really know what we're doing.
What is a misconception black conservative people have about you?
probably that I have no moral character.
I believe in chaos and anarchy.
And you don't?
No, I believe in the rule of law. I literally cannot comprehend the notion of anyone being American and black and having conservative views.
When you're online behind the screen, behind the black mirror, you can say
What?
pretty much whatever you want.
Why
do
wouldn't
whatever
I
you
be?
want, but when you're right here,
I feel both. Let me chime in real quick. I feel both. Like I'm not leaning on the black conservative side, but I can understand why they feel that way. It's the same way with the black liberals. I'm not leaning on their side, but I understand why they feel that way because I'm not biased in what I think and how I
you got to
think.
be a little bit more human.
Let's go back to the video.
My name is Kevin Martin. I'm a business consultant. I was born and raised in Pennsylvania, born into and raised in a conservative household, and I'm still a conservative.
Black woman looking.
My name is
What kind of
Xavier.
woman is looking?
I'm born and
Why she
raised
like
Los
looking down
Angeles.
when you talk?
I'm liberal.
Hi, I'm Elisa.
Xavier, what up?
I'm definitely as far left as one can walk.
I'm Anthony Logan. I'm from Virginia originally.
We
Grew
can
up in
see.
a socially
We can see
conservative
you're far
household,
left. You're not
but
only
very
far
politically liberal.
left.
I'm
Let me not.
conservative now, and I'm looking forward to hearing all you guys' point of view.
My name is Lady Kate Barelle. I am a conservative Republican.
All right, can I get my black liberals on the left and my black conservatives on the right?
Say that again.
Liberals on the left, conservatives to the right.
Okay.
Follow the leader,
Agree
ma'am.
with the prompt, you'll walk forward.
You
If
know who's
not,
a
you'll stay
conservative. Just
back.
follow them.
People need to get over slavery.
Let me speak on this real quick. I'm stepping forward on this. I agree completely. People need to get over slavery. Like slavery was years ago, and if it's 2024, if you're still affected by slavery, it's a personal issue. Like that's not something everybody is dealing with. That's you. You're letting slavery hold you back from whatever it is you want to do in life. Slavery isn't holding an entire race of people back. It isn't holding anyone back. You don't even understand slavery, first and foremost. So for you to say slavery is the reason I can't get a job, no, the reason you can't get a job is because you're a bum and you don't know how to fill out an application. The reason you don't have money in your pocket isn't because of slavery. The reason you're getting pulled over is because you're speeding. The reason you're getting pulled over is because you look suspicious. You're in a tinted car with smoke coming out of the windows. I will pull you over too. That's why. It's not because of slavery. Let's get back to the video. Get over
Okay,
it.
so I guess I started off. I mean, we all know that slavery was a terrible thing.
Victim.
It was an atrocity.
Right.
It was a human tragedy. But
Yes.
we can't just be talking about slavery every day. It ended in 1865. This is 2020. We got to press forward. Our ancestors, they went through a lot. They died for us to be able to be here
Facts,
right
nigga.
now.
Get a
Yes.
job.
And the best country on planet Earth.
Yes.
Go to the
Take
gym,
advantage of what we
nigga.
have right now,
Right.
rather than looking in the past and saying, oh, well, woe was me because of slavery.
Right.
You know, there have been other groups of people in slavery all throughout the world. They can't just stay in that state. So people, a lot of times, they stay right in that place, and others are being able to pass them because mentally they've moved on while others have not.
They constantly use slavery to put them in a victim mentality. We can't accomplish this because you enslaved my ancestors. Slaves were taught English. Slaves were taught how to become managers and secretaries and cooks and chauffeurs and how to build water tanks and all sorts of things. We're here now.
Yo, okay. All right. I really think, honestly, colonialism didn't teach us anything because we came from a society that was living and running. So I don't think we need to get over slavery. I think we need to talk about the repercussions of it, like generational trauma, like the system that exists because of it. I don't think we should use it as a crutch
There you go.
as for ambivalence, or yeah, to hold yourself back, you know what I mean? I think it is a mindset as well.
I think one of the most dangerous aspects of generation.
That's a valid liberal. Hold up. Let me speak on what bro just said with the beanie on. That's a valid liberal opinion. That is a liberal opinion that I can listen to, that I can agree with, and that I can understand. He's speaking from a point of saying, "Hey, I understand that I am no longer a victim," but he's saying, "Hey, these things cannot be forgotten. These things have caused future things to happen in the future." So I understand what he's saying. That's a
Advancement
valid
is
liberal
misinformation. I think a lot of young people, especially young men, especially young African American men and women, often have questions about why things are the way they are. Why do I get treated this way? Why has my mother gone through this? Or why has my grandmother gone through this? Well, it all comes down to the repercussions of slavery. And so I think that just getting over something, I think, is just absolutely ridiculous. And so when I hear people say that, especially my fellow African American people and friends, I think it's ridiculous. Just getting over something as serious as that, I think just plays into the whole idea of it just didn't matter anyway.
So how?
Okay, let me speak on that real quick. Let me pause the video and speak on that real quick. This dude is a victim, and he's soft. That's what that is. He's a soft victim. He's never had to fight before, ever in his life. I can look at him and tell. Look at him. He's never had to fight before a day in his life. I can tell he's never been in a fight before a day in his life. I can tell you just by him saying that. Like, bro, it's slavery. Get over it. It's hundreds of years later. What repercussions are you facing? You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube. How are you affected by slavery? You're on YouTube right now. How many views does this have? Hold up, bro. How many views does this have? This has 6 million views. Like, you're on YouTube with 6 million views talking about how you're a victim. No, create your own channel. Create wealth. Reverse those repercussions.
How long do we continue to harp on it? How long do we continue? Forever?
Well,
Do we never get over?
Do you mean educate? Educate is
Education is fine. To know history is one thing. To not get over a thing is
use it
something
as a
else.
crutch.
You can't minimize
You can't get
slavery.
credit.
Who says that though?
But I listened to both of you, and I even thought maybe I'll stay out of this one.
No.
But the notion of ending the discussions on slavery, they haven't begun. We just got the lynching memorial in Alabama. We just got the African American Smithsonian in DC. You cannot go to Germany and walk more than a mile without seeing some sort of tribute to the Holocaust, some sort of apology, some sort of marker. The United States does not acknowledge slavery in that way. We are beginning to discuss.
Listen, I would rather the United States acknowledge black people in a different light rather than them acknowledge us in slavery. I don't want to be acknowledged in slavery. I want to be acknowledged as superior. I want to be superior. I don't want to be acknowledged from my past. I want to be acknowledged for my present, what I am currently. And currently, I am superior. That is what I want to be acknowledged as. I don't want to be acknowledged as slavery. They should not be teaching slavery in school. They should be teaching us that how superior we
But
are.
we can't get over it
I don't
until
want to
white
learn
folks
about slavery.
acknowledge
Slavery
it.
did nothing for me.
Being black should not influence a political view.
She ready to step up already. Being black should not influence a political view. I agree. All black people aren't the same. I kind of explained this in the video yesterday. The video ended up getting deleted, and I really don't want to get back into it. But all black people aren't the same. I'll try to give like a shortened version of it. All black people aren't the same. You have black people who are from Germany. You have black people who are from Russia. You have black people who are from Australia. There are black people all over the world. So there's a thought that all black people are the same when we are not. You have different types of black people. And it shouldn't automatically mean just because you're black, it should influence your political view. Whatever you think inside of your head should influence your political view. So things like abortion, things like police, things like taxes, whatever you believe regarding these matters, that's what should influence your political view, not your skin color. Because like I said, just because somebody is the same skin color as you doesn't mean they're on your side. We saw that with Obama.
So,
Kamala.
yeah, being black should not really influence how you think politically, because what's good for us as black folks should be the same as everybody else. It should be from the point of view of me being an American and wanting the best for me in America.
I will vote for the best person that is running. And so far it's been, in my situation, it's been Republicans, conservative Republicans.
I vote based on the issues that I care about, and the issues that I care about stem from my personal experiences. As someone that was raised in a conservative household, I have different views on certain things. I have different views on pro-life and pro-choice issues. I have different views on economic issues. I have different views on trade and foreign policy. I don't think that skin color should have anything to do with it.
I told you. Hold up. Y'all hear how he's talking? He grew up in a conservative household, aka I grew up in the suburbs. I grew up with a 2-story. He probably grew up in a 2-story house. I told you he's not from the trenches. I can smell it on him. He's not from the trenches.
I would say I definitely don't vote for candidates just because they're black. Ben Carson
we
could
agree
never
on
get my
something.
vote. However, I do feel very much a part of a group. I feel like I have a shared history with black people and descendants of slaves in this country, and so I do not vote just based on what's okay for me.
I think people should vote for what's in the best interest of them, and I don't think that skin color should dictate on what your interest should be based on skin color.
Not of them, of society. I don't think people should vote. People should not vote. Don't vote what's on the best interest of you. Nobody gives a Nobody cares about you. That's what you need to understand. Nobody cares about you. Don't vote what's in the best interest of you. Vote what's in the best interest of everybody. That's why Trump win. That's why Trump won. Trump doesn't care about black people. Trump doesn't care about white people. Trump doesn't care about Hispanic people. Trump doesn't care about Asian people. Trump doesn't care about anybody. He cares that America is winning. He cares that society is progressing. He cares that we as humanity is moving forward. Who cares about what you think? Don't vote off of what you think will be best for you. Excuse me. Don't vote off what you think is best for you. Vote off of what you think is best for everybody.
Ever vote your religious belief?
Yes.
On abortion?
Have I ever voted?
Hold up, bro. Let me cut his AC on. Hold up.
My religious beliefs on abortion?
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
And what's your religious belief on abortion?
We're not even talking about abortion. It's nothing to do with this
No, but
conversation.
it's black.
We have nothing to do with this conversation.
The
It's a
majority
political
of
view, sir.
abortions are
It's a
done-
political view. It's a political view. It's a political view. It's a political view. It's a political view. Being black should not influence a political view is the prompt. That's the topic. She's asking you, what is your view on abortion then? Since you have these, since you grew up and he said, I grew up in a conservative house and I have different views on things. And she's asking you, well, what are your views on these things? And he's saying, oh, well, what does that have to do with this conversation? Oh, what does that have to do with this conversation?
race.
Answer the question, you fucking
So,
dweeb.
you should
You
be
said you-
interested in answering that question.
Really quick, I want to ask you, because you said you wanted to leave slavery behind. You wanted
Yeah.
to get over it. But
I didn't say forget it. Yeah.
You said to get over it. I'm saying
Get over it. Let's not forget it.
You're a
And
Christian?
I still say teach it.
You're a Christian?
Yes, I am.
And
Look at
where
these
do you- where do you
weenies
think we
attacking the
got
woman.
Got
Weenies,
what?
bro.
that? Christianity.
Christianity goes all the way back to the beginning of time.
So where did we
Christianity
learn it
dates
Where we
before
learned it?
slavery, dickhead.
Well, the Egyptians had
We learned it
religions, the
from
Jewish
before
taught
slavery.
though? No, where
religion.
where
You
did
mean in
Africa-
Exactly. It
Africa.
existed before slavery.
America.
We knew about religion before. We didn't learn religion. We didn't learn religion from white people. This is an idiot. This is a liberal. This is why they fail in life. This is why they're overweight. This is why they're poor. This is why they're not intelligent. Because there are. Why do you think we got? You think we got religion from white people? Are you dumb? Are you fucking dumb? We did not get religion from white people. We did not get Christianity from white people. We did not get Islam from white people. You're stupid and you feel inferior. That is what that is. He feels inferior.
Slavery, right?
They learned
But
it
that
from
has nothing to
slavery.
do with anybody.
Slaves also brought
We gotta get
religion
over
with
it.
His
them
feelings
when
of
they came, so it was
inferiority
a
are
mixture of
internal. No
everybody's
one's doing that to
religion.
him.
But
Don't
they
let-
learned how to read. So what they learned how to read was the Holy Bible.
Oh, we knew.
And either you're going to what? The Holy Bible or you're not.
Stupid ass
We knew how
thing
to
to
read.
say.
I believe you know how to read what? Arabic? What? Because
Prove
it
it.
wasn't English. That's my saying. And we're in America now. Everybody should speak English.
Is that a hot take? Damn, we gotta speak English in America.
I support the Black Lives
I support the Black Lives Matter movement. Let me tell you, I do support the Black Lives Matter movement. I do believe that Black Lives Matter, but at the same time, I am a proponent of all lives mattering. All lives do matter, not just Black lives. But at the same time, I do think Black lives are superior. I do think Black lives are superior to any other racial life form. We are the dominant life form. Black people are the dominant life form in America. So I do think Black lives matter, but at the same time, I believe all lives matter. This Black Lives Matter movement is a movement that started in it's been going on for a while, but I believe it started. This organization was created during the rise of police brutality in the country of America. And I believe what they represent is right. It's morally in the right direction. But I don't believe the people running Black Lives Matter have the best interests of Black people. So the movement, I completely am here for the movement, but the leadership, I am
Matter
not in
movement.
support of. Let's get back to the video. I would have stepped forward, bro. I support Black Lives Matter on this. I support Black Lives Matter.
For 17 years, I work in the criminal justice system. I see a lot of the behind the scenes when it comes
So,
to police
she done seen a lot of
brutality, so
situations.
I'm a strong Black Lives Matter supporter.
Grew up in Compton. My parents were born and raised there. Even as a child, when they had the riots for Rodney King, we had to move to Hampton. Yeah, it was something that, it was the first time I knew that it was wrong, the way the police, how they how they police the towns. It was the first time I got a sense of injustice.
I'm just interested, since you identify as conservative, I was surprised to see you come over and how that lines up with your political views, or maybe just what your definition of conservative is.
Since the movement started, I've been torn for far too long. We've had the police on the right, and we've had Black lives, the African American community and the Black community on the left, and it's just constant fighting. And so I support the movement. I support the agenda. I support the mission.
It's just constant. It's gonna be constant fight. That's what life is. See, he's a P word. So fighting is not his thing. It's not his thing. He doesn't like fighting at all because he's a P word.
I just have not always supported the way that mission agenda was being carried out.
I agree with the fact that
Let's see
Black
what they
lives
gotta
do
say.
matter.
I wonder what they
think
gonna
we
say.
all agree on that. That's something that nobody's going to deny. But it's the tactics. I don't like the tactics. I mean, I saw it in 2015, the Freddie Gray situation, also with Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri. You burning neighborhoods down, you're tearing things apart.
I have people who will say, well.
So he said something kind of similar to what I said about Black Lives Matter. The movement is right, but the leadership is wrong. Who is leading this organization? They need to be fired and replaced.
Killed is high. And I said, where'd you get that from? Well, we see it on TV all the time. But the ones who are not shown on television is in a much higher bracket of being shot quicker than a black man would. And that's shown with the FBI statistics.
Black Lives Matter as an organization is about peaceful protest and is about bringing awareness. There's no Black Lives Matter organizer who's ever looted a CVS. There's no Black Lives Matter organizer who has ever advocated for violence. So in terms of saying, look, I see somebody black on the TV who is upset about the murder of a young black male, that's not the same as saying Black Lives Matter is therefore responsible. Likewise, I'm not sure which FBI statistics, but African American men are definitely the most killed by police. It's a very specific statistic. Police aren't killing white folks like that.
We can't just leave it there and say, well, we're being killed more, therefore it's a problem with race. Why are we being killed more by the police? Is there a
Because
specific...
we're over-policed.
What does
There's
that...
more police in our communities.
What does that mean?
It means that the ratio, the number of police at...
Hold up. She said something kind of interesting. Hold up. The liberal is spitting. Hold up. Hold up. So she said something interesting. She said, we are over-policed. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think black people are over-policed, for one? For two, do y'all think black people need to be policed extra? Because if you listen to the music, I'm going to say something controversial. If you listen to the music, if you see the way we act, if you see the way black people act in America, do we need to be over-policed? Do we need extra policing? Interesting. I don't know. If sliding is cool, if switches is going to be cool, if we're going to be singing songs about switches and Drakes, then maybe we should have extra police in these neighborhoods that have switches and Drakes. If they rapping about switches and Drakes, maybe we should have police in those neighborhoods. I want police in those neighborhoods that got switches and Drakes. If selling drugs is cool, I need extra police in that neighborhood. Because they think selling drugs is cool. They think killing people is cool. So maybe we should over-police those people. But there are black people who don't need to be. They make it bad for the black people who live a good life, who don't rob people, who don't do the devil's work. They make it hard for those people, because now everybody's getting over-policed. Not just the black people who believe in switches and Drakes, but the black people who believe in giving what it takes, doing what it takes. You know what I mean? The black people who believe in doing the right thing. These people are now being punished, over-policed, because of the people who believe in switches and Drakes. Which, bro,
any given time where I
kind of get what she's saying. Let's see where she goes with this, though.
Police officers every hour. I'm going to see patrol vehicles in a way that I don't see when I'm in predominantly white neighborhoods. Statistically, and this is actually my line of research. Black youth are seen as intimidating. So that's why you see situations like Tamir Rice. You see police reacting quickly with lethal force because
looked like it was real though, you know.
he was, but there was no one there. Let's say he had a real gun. Why couldn't the police say stop? He was killed in less than 15 seconds, a 12-year-old boy
But he was pointing
with a BB gun. No, he was not.
Like when I had a BB gun when I was that age, and it looked real too. And you know, my parents told me, do not go outside with that. And I'm in the all-black area. Do not go outside with that and point it at people because it looked real. And why do you think they did? Why do you think they did that?
Hopefully because they recognize that as a black boy, you're going to be targeted.
We could do a whole podcast on that one right there. I mean, I wanted to go in.
Barack Obama did good things for Black Americans.
Let me tell you about Barack Obama. I am not too familiar. When Obama was in office, I was in high school, / middle school, because he did 8 years. So I was familiar with who he was, but I was not familiar with what he did for black people. And even as an adult, I'm still not familiar with what he did. He's not even black, bro. His middle name is Hussein. Like, his skin is black, but he is not of the black culture. Black is a culture. Black is not a race. Black is a culture. Let's see what they say. I don't have anything to say on this topic because I don't know Obama like that.
Didn't do much for black Americans or for Americans in general. But what he did do was one very important thing that I got to give him credit for. And that was to say that you can be black and be the president of the United States. This whole excuse of, well, I can't do anything because I'm black and slavery. I'm not trying to hear it no more. You had the first black president, the black wife, the black kids, all that good stuff for 2 terms. Not once, it wasn't a fluke, 2 terms.
Back to back. Back to back, too.
Obama has done more damage to the African American race than any of the other presidents. He came into the presidency lying. He lied to our faces to get elected. Then once in, he
What do you lie about?
disavowed. He just forgot about the blacks, first of all of us. Obama didn't do anything but an abomination to us, to this whole nation.
Yo,
Bars.
I agree with what you said.
Bars.
He did a
What you
lot
know
of
about
damage.
bars,
The
nigga?
main thing that I remember from his term was when he had Black Lives Matter in the White House while Ferguson was happening, while it was happening. Hey, you guys are doing a great job out there.
Whoa.
You guys are doing fantastic. Didn't say, hey, tone down the rhetoric a little bit maybe because you got some problems. Nope, you guys are doing a great job. Keep on going.
So Obama was a representation of something important, but also I think the whole thing is a big puppet show, and you know I wasn't really sure.
Amen, brother.
I'm never really sure
I
what's
agree.
going on behind the scenes. So we don't
Definitely
know
is a
what kind of
puppet show.
deals are being made.
I do think that there was people that benefited from some policies that Obama put in place.
Homosexuals.
And I also believe that there were people that did not benefit. And so I think that there are obviously good things about the Obama presidency, and there's things that I disagree with the Obama presidency.
He's never had to fight before. Choose a side. Do you think Obama did good or do you think Obama did bad? Choose a side. Pick a fight. Pick a side of the fight. Like, bro, this dude is so soft. I hate.
We got to educate you, young brother.
Educate me?
Yes.
Did you go to college?
Yes.
Where'd you go?
Southern University in Pepperdine.
Dude got no respect.
What'd you study?
Dude got no respect. He a
Science,
bum.
law
I'll wipe the
enforcement,
floor
social
with
studies.
him. He
I
a
mean,
bum.
well, social
You need to learn how to.
studies
That's,
is
that's somebody
social
auntie you
science,
talking to,
master.
regardless if she got a different political opinion. That's somebody auntie you talking to. That's somebody mom you talking to. That's somebody's sister you talking to. That's somebody's daughter you talking to. So you better learn to have some respect, clown.
It shows.
The black
Dude get mopped
community
mop
should
the floor with his
accept
lane.
LGBTQ plus rights.
Okay, we're gonna skip this.
That's why
Yeah, let's skip this.
I have felt excluded
I don't care
from
about
the black
LGBTQ
community.
rights. No, I have not. I've not felt excluded from this. I'm actually done with this, bro. This dude, he's lame, pissing me off, bro.
Thank you, Evan. I'm so excited to continue.
All right, that's the end of the video, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Is it time to get over slavery? Absolutely, it is. It's time to move on. Time to get a job. Time to go to school. Time to get a trade. It's time to better yourself. Time to get in the gym. Time to better yourself. Damn, this video 30 minutes long. Probably not even. I'm gonna upload more videos like this. Y'all got anything y'all want to respond to me? Let me know in the comments if I said something you don't like, if I said something you think is wrong. If you want to fact check me, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Let's talk about these. Only if you're black, though. If you're let's get